SimbaTv. Bang! What is good, YouTube fam? It's your boy Simba coming back here again with another reaction video for you guys today. For today's reaction video, man, we got Upchurch. I'm just wondering. Now, Upchurch has been active on YouTube lately. He's been live streaming, man, playing Call of Duty, which is completely funny. Him, Ripta, and everybody else. So make sure I'm gonna try to get a game with them on camera, on live, man. So make sure you guys have your notification bell checked for that, man. Because I mean, it's bound to happen one day, one night. You just don't know when. You feel me? But we gonna get it popping. But he's been acting a fool, man, on YouTube in this quarantine content. Trolling people, dropping music videos, man, dropping vlogs. He's in his bag, and I really love to see it. He just uploaded a video, and I think he's gonna be talking about the Rona. You feel me? The Steve Carino. You know, I can't say that word because YouTube will demonetize and damn well try to flag down my goddamn channel for it. But I think he's going to be talking about that, so I can't wait to jump up in it. If you guys are not yet subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Become part of notification gang, 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 gang. We're bringing new videos to you every single day, so without further ado, let's jump up in it.
What's up, skinny dicks? Fuck you doing? How's all my quarantine fuckings doing? I haven't really been quarantining myself because I don't see anything different where I live. No one's dying. Nobody's getting sick. Everybody's still out riding jet skis and four-wheelers and Harleys and...
So I talked to Church like last week or something like that. And he asked me, he was like, dude, like, have you seen anyone that has, you know, has it? And I said, not personally, you know, it really hasn't affected me that much instead of like the daytime stuff, you know, because I am quarantining, I am staying away from people, but I still have friends that come over and stuff like that, you know, and because they're healthy and they feel healthy and things like that. So he told me that the way of life out there in Tennessee, Nashville, I mean, he said, man, there's still people going downtown. Like he just said, there's still people riding jet skis, you know, dirt bikes and stuff like that. So he hasn't really been self-quarantining. He's just been taking the necessary precautions of hand sanitizer, washing your hands and things like that to kind of, you know, get ahead of the curve, you know. But other than that, he's been living. Like, he's still been living just like how he lives.
Pumping gas, and nobody's wearing a mask around here, and it's pretty normal. Everything's the same. I see on the television where they're like, oh my God, it's so bad. On that little graph, our state is like red, which is like the worst, but I don't see any difference. I don't really watch TV. I don't really look up. I've been watching this new thing that I've recently found through some buddies called The Q. I've been watching that and following it, but hell, as far as the coronavirus, I ain't seen shit. I ain't heard shit. I don't know nobody that knows another person. Nothing. And like I said, I don't watch TV at all. I can't tell you what the coolest show is out. I can't tell you what movie's out. I can't tell you what's coming out. I don't know no channels. I barely know how to run Netflix. Don't watch any of it. Only thing I see is when I go out and drive around into town and whatever I see with my own eyes. And I ain't seen shit that has to do with coronavirus. Zero. I mean, now look, don't get me wrong. I'm not a fucking doctor. But I do have 2 eyeballs. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if it's real or not. I haven't seen it. I ain't seen shit. That's all I gotta say. I mean, I don't know. I've been watching this thing called The Q, and they said it's all fake. And like I said, I'm not saying that it's fake, but
I don't know. I don't think he's saying, like he's just said, man, he's not saying that it's fake. I don't think it's fake. I think that the media is overexposing it like they do with a lot of things, you know. They take something and they just blow it up into this gigantic thing. And like I said, I don't know personally anyone that has been, you know, diagnosed with it or died from it, but I do know someone that his family member died from coronavirus. You know, at least that's what they're calling it. And I think a lot of the deaths that are going on now they're just kind of calling it related to the Steve Carino, the Rona. So I don't know. I do not know, man. But it's a scary time that we're living in. It really is.
You know, when I see these little news clips on Facebook, and people are like, "Oh, dude, it's so bad. There's people fucking dying everywhere. There's so many dead people." I don't see it. But when the Q people are like, "Hey, Tom Hanks is kind of a weirdo," go to his Instagram. And then I go to his Instagram, and I see for myself that he is posting some weirdo shit. That shows more truth than the other shit where they're saying a shit ton of people are dying. The Q shit looks more real because it's what you actually see with your eyes. The CNN coronavirus stuff, I'm not seeing it anywhere. And then there's other things you can look up that you're just like, wait, what? Like, for instance, the symptoms of coronavirus. Same symptoms as bronchitis. If you have bronchitis for a minute, it'll turn into pneumonia, and then those are the same exact symptoms.
Yeah.
People die from pneumonia all the time. Pneumonia is bad, especially if you're an older person, just like COVID-19. Now, I've noticed the pneumonia deaths have gone down tremendously, and the coronavirus or COVID-19 has gone up a lot. Are you just calling pneumonia this and keeping track of it? Because I don't really remember any times where we kept tracking pneumonia. You know, I don't remember going on lockdown for pneumonia. Never. But pneumonia's low, and this new thing's high. And it's got the same symptoms. But this one's serious. You have to go in your house because pneumonia virus. Now listen, don't even bother arguing with me about bronchitis and pneumonia. When I was born, I had to live in an incubator, and I've had bronchitis and pneumonia like every 3 months my entire life. I know what the fuck pneumonia feels like, fucking. And by what I'm reading, it's the same exact symptoms. And people say, "Oh, well, pneumonia's not. Pneumonia, you don't die from pneumonia." Yeah, you do die from pneumonia.
Sure do.
If you get bronchitis and your chest starts hurting when you cough, and it feels like there's a fucking subwoofer in your chest, and you don't get it fixed, and then if you start coughing out green shit and you still don't take care of it, it turns into pneumonia, and it's really hard to get rid of, harder than bronchitis. Anyway, and yeah, you can die from it because it attacks the fuck out of your lungs. It makes you not be able to breathe, just like COVID-19. If you have pneumonia, your albuterol inhaler won't work because it can't infiltrate what it needs to in your lungs because your lungs are covered up with mucus, just like COVID-19. But here's the part that makes me wonder, though. This is what makes me wonder about shit. How come me, an individual who lives in a state that's colored red for COVID-19, somebody who's not one of the people who stays in their house, you can't keep me in the house. That's impossible. I'll go crazy.
I'm trying to tell you, that boy, that boy be leaving all wee hours of the night. He just be, he be out. He don't mess with nobody. He don't say anything. He just be leaving, bro. Like, you can't keep him in the house.
I can only play Call of Duty so much before I have to be outside, riding a four-wheeler, riding a Sea-Doo, riding a Harley, messing with my bass boat, something. And I dip. And you know all the shit I do. I'm always touching gas pumps and fucking riding different four-wheelers with my friends, sticking my fingers in my mouth because I dip all the time. I'm not sick. I feel like if it's so bad as they're saying, I should definitely be sick. You know what I mean? Knock on wood. But here,
you know, I kind of get that because, like, I have a lot of family members that have, like, asthma and stuff like that. And I'm like, if anything, you know, they're the first ones to kind of, you know, get it, you know, and kind of be sick, you know. And, I mean, they just been doing the same thing that I've been doing, you know, going out, still driving and stuff like that. Because I still drive. Like, I can't be in the house either. There's only so much stuff I can do in the house before I go crazy, too. You know, so, and they're doing the same thing. So I'm kind of like, my thing is, most of us probably already had it, right? If we known about the virus since October, but didn't do anything about it, we probably already had it. You know, we probably already built up like an immune system for it and etc. I remember like 2 months ago, bro, I was so sick that I literally couldn't move and it felt like I got hit by a truck. And I was like that for like 4 days. And then fast forward, 2 months later, this whole thing happens and I'm wondering and I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, damn, like for those months that we just kind of ignored it, we could have just had it, Like a lot of people around us could have had it. A lot of people could have been affected. So how is it that I don't know, that I don't even have it now, or, that I didn't have it? I don't know, man. It's a trip. It's kind of weird. It's weird to think about, man. It really is.
Here's my question. How come I've personally only seen good shit come out of this? People's at home with their family, getting to know their family, learning about each other, learning about themselves. Okay? People who ain't been friends in a minute are becoming friends again because they have nothing to do but to talk to each other, communicate. People are figuring out new hobbies they like to do. People are figuring out what stuff they missed doing, what stuff they were wasting time on doing. You're being forced to have family time, which is a good thing. I think everybody should have family time all the time. You're having to be hunkered down with other people. You're having to find stuff to do for yourself rather than somebody being like, hey, you want to go to the club? And then y'all go down there and get wasted and come back. People are finding other shit to do. I feel like people are respecting each other a little bit more. And I feel like family values are going up because of this shit. I'm not saying that's why it's being done, but look at the world. It's desensitized. Nobody gives a fuck about each other. Everybody's done gotten so selfish, and I feel like the COVID-19 shit is kind of forcing people to not be like that. That's what I think. And moving back to the Q stuff for a minute. So check it. There's some things that have happened in the past 6 months that I think everybody has kind of forgotten about because of the COVID-19 stuff. But I've noticed that the Q people have been pointing out like a lot of like pedophile stuff, right? Okay. And they're saying that, go look at this person's social media and look at their weird post. And you go there and you look and you're like, why in the fuck did they post that? It's a weird picture with a weird caption. Just gives you the heebie-jeebies, right? Well, then you go back to like the 2020 Golden Globes where that, I forgot his name, but he went viral because he was pretty much shitting on everybody in the crowd, all the celebrities. And he was like, I know all you perverts and shit out there and just talking shit about them and stuff like that. And then you rewind back to the Epstein thing and it makes you wonder, why was he able to commit suicide in a cell where he's supposed to be watched by a bunch of high definition cameras that are never supposed to turn off? What if Epstein's not dead? What if they took Epstein, faked his death, created this other shit for everyone to talk about so they forgot about it because Epstein is still alive in custody, snitching on all these weird people, which is why people are noticing so much weird shit about all these celebrities now. That makes pretty good sense. And listen, if you're scared, go ahead, be scared. I don't care. Listen, I'm not on here saying, oh yeah, this is exactly what's happening. I don't fucking know. It's a what if scenario. I'm just talking about the shit that I see. I don't know if it's real or not. I'm like a squirrel, motherfucker. I can't sit down and read a bunch of shit and go into depth about these conspiracies and stuff. Sometimes I wish I could, but I can't because I'll see 3 Sharpies that are 3 different colors and get excited about it and go draw something. I'm just telling you what I see, and I think that it's all super freaking weird. Because if you go back, look, remember when the National Guard people, I think it was Virginia, went to Virginia, something about some guns, like right all before this? And everybody went to the middle of town and was like, fuck you, come get these guns. Black people, white people, country people, hood people, Mexican motherfuckers. Fucking everybody was like, no, you ain't taking shit. And they're like, uh-oh, fuck this, never mind. That kind of ties into everything because everybody's being locked down, fucking. At least At least me. If I was running shit, I'd be like, look, let's go over here to Virginia to this nobody town and see if we could do it here. If we could do it here, we could probably do it more places. And then they went ahead and fucking tried it, and then shit didn't work out for them. And then now they're testing to see how good we'll be if they try to fearmonger us into being like, oh my God, this deadly virus. Everybody run into your house and make your immune system super low so you get sick from everything else also. And look at it. Look out here. No one's doing it. Everybody's out and about. There was motherfuckers on the beach wearing hardly nothing like 2 weeks ago. Death rate. I mean, bro, more people commit suicide in Tennessee than people are dying from coronavirus. And we're one of the bright red lit up states that is horrible. Yet everybody I know is on a jet ski. Out breathing in all the air everywhere. Touching everything. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I don't know nobody that knows nobody that knows nobody that has it. Or died from it. Hell, there was a lady the other day that was pissed off. I was reading about that said that the news was talking about her grandma dying from COVID-19 and she died from Alzheimer's.
See, that right there. I feel like they're just correlating deaths, you know, with, oh, it's the Rona. The Rona, you know, took this person out. That's what I feel like. I wouldn't say scare us or anything like that. I think whatever is happening, you know, it'll come to the light in due time. But I don't think that is the right move to do, where the media is just having everything, you know, that happens, having every mishap that happens has to do with the Rona. That's not true. That's false. That's why I don't believe everything on the news. I think a lot of people are, you know, passing away from the Rona, but I don't think it's as severe as they're making it out to be. I really don't.
That's the same thing with the pneumonia and COVID thing. If somebody's going to die from something, why in the fuck are you going to tell everybody it's COVID-19 when she died from Alzheimer's? That's pretty fucked up. That's fear-mongering. And even on top of that, man, celebrities, dude, I've seen some celebrities going crazy. Madonna making that weird video in her bathroom. COVID-19 is the fucking ultimate eliminator. Like, what the fuck? Like, you look like a crazy ass. You know that? I'm not letting this shit get to me. I've had people coming to me being like, dude, what's your next move? What are you going to do? I'm going to do what I always do, fucking. I ain't changed nothing. I mean, I don't know what to say to that. Nothing has changed for me. It's all been the same. And people are like, how are you gonna do your videos now? How am I gonna what? I'm gonna keep doing it. It's okay that we're off tour right now. It's okay. We'll still get there. I still got shows coming up. It's not the end of the world. I don't know, man. I see a lot of artists and a lot of entertainers that are not going to be around after this. And I believe it's because they've freaked out too much. And they're overworking themselves and their creativity's dying. And they're just stressing themselves out. I'm not stressed out. I've been getting high and drawing pictures, fucking. I've been playing Call of Duty. I've been making vlogs. I've been riding my jet ski with y'all. Everything's normal, man. Nothing's gonna happen. I'm not gonna disappear. I'm not getting off the internet. I'm not gonna be shut up in my house. I'm gonna just keep doing my thing and showing y'all like I always have. If you wanna leave the ride, see you later, fucking. If you wanna stick around, let's get her done, fucking. Too many people are freaking out, man. That's what I think. And I think people need to ask a little bit more questions rather than just fucking believing everything you see on CNN. Because CNN ain't showing you shit.
Amen to that.
They're showing you the same 3 pictures over and over and over and over and telling you how bad it is. And they're asking Donald Trump stupid fucking questions that don't make any sense, that they don't know the answer to. Because all they got to do is get a rise out of somebody to make their views go up. That's what they're doing. That's why you see the same video. That's why you don't see a lot of people dying. That's why you don't physically see this shit in real life, because they think, and are partially correct, that there's so many people stuck to this phone that believe everything they see from this phone. That's what's fucking wrong. That's what I think. But anyways, I'm gonna go smoke a blunt and draw a cool picture. I'll see y'all later. Wash your hands just to be safe, but don't barricade your fucking doors.
Church hit that on the nail, man. I think he has some valid points there. Like I said, I think the media is really just blowing it out of proportion. I think, yes, people are hurting and dying from it, but it's not as bad as they're trying to make it seem. They're trying to, just what he said, man, put that fear in us so we can stay home and whatever the case is. But please stay safe. Wash your hands, man. Stay prayered up. That's my best recommendations. That's what I've been doing. I just been, you know, in the house. I mean, I'm a homebody as well. Like, I always been a homebody. I never really leave. I just film, edit, and drink. You know, have some friends over. Same thing the next day, you know. So please just wash your hands, man. Stay safe. Stay prayered up. And love your family, man. Use this time very wisely to pursue your dream. Listen and talk to your family, communication, all of it, man. I love you guys, but if you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me. Thank you guys for commenting, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time.